Hello, believers. In this video, we are going to talk about the most outstanding players which you can claim from this week, one of the glorious eras event, who can give an outstanding performance for a longer period of time. Not only that, we are also going to discuss these topics in this video. 1. 20,000 FC points giveaway, app launch, and community feedback replies. 2. 7 best players you can claim from this week one of glorious eras event. So believers, as always today, also we have something very interesting to discuss, and you all know well that Mr. Believer always comes up with this type of insane content. So if you want to be first to access this type of premium content, then subscribe, plus turn on the bell icon. Now let's move to point number 1. 20,000 FC points giveaway, app launch, and community feedback replies. Bros, yesterday I announced the app launch video, and once the app was out, the support you all showed was insane. Seriously, I'm genuinely grateful to have a community like you. Around 5,000 to 8,000 plus users joined the app on the first day. Massive thanks to every single one of you. Some of you forgot to drop a 5-star rating, so if you don't mind, make sure to rate the app and share your feedback. And to everyone who already did, thank you so much. Now let's talk about the most common questions you asked in yesterday's video about the FC Mobile Tool app by Mr. Believer. Question number 1. App errors and bugs. Yesterday, the app suddenly stopped fetching data because all of you bros rushed into the app at the same time. That caused some guides and sections to stop loading. I sat and fixed everything for 3 to 4 hours straight. And yes, the day before that, I slept barely 3 hours and even cooked terribly yesterday, ha ha ha. But your comments really motivated me, bros. Other issues you mentioned related to errors were leaderboard showing only 10 participants and your account is not displaying in the leaderboard. Don't worry, it's just a visual bug. There are already 3,000 participants recorded in the back end. I'll fix the UI soon. Next error was submission failed, already entered. This is also a visual issue. If it says already entered, then you have actually entered the giveaway already. Next, sign up button going below your phone's navigation buttons. If you face this, just continue as guest, go to profile, then sign up normally. This will also be fixed in the upcoming update. Question number 2, iOS launch and giveaway, being unfair. This question blew up a lot. iOS launch will take around 3 weeks to 1 month. The app itself is ready, but Apple's review process takes a long time and it's not in my control. Otherwise, I would have launched both Android and iOS on the same day. About the 20,000 FC points giveaway. Yes, I understand the concern of you guys saying it's unfair for iOS users since the giveaway is running for 8 weeks, and I also think it feels unfair for iOS users. So don't worry, bros. iOS users will get separate compensation gifts or giveaways. The giveaway feature will stay permanently in the app, and we will do many more giveaways in the future. Question number 3. App name suggestions. A lot of you suggested changing the app name. If you want a new name, comment on your ideas. I'll create a community post soon and we'll vote for the best name in the poll system. Question number 4. New features. Many of you asked for things like player comparison and more advanced tools. These will come, but since FC Mobile doesn't have any public API, it takes time. Still, once the app grows, I have some creative ways in mind to bring the features you want. Just give me some time. I'll definitely try to make it happen. Question number 5. Why does the app have ads? Right now, the app barely shows any ads. It's clean. You can literally check it. But bros, I can't add advanced features without generating some revenue. I need to buy subscriptions, manage servers, handle backend tools, and I'm not rich enough to fund everything from my own pocket. It's like wanting to travel far without spending any money and without walking. That looks impossible, haha. So the ads help the app survive and grow, plus many people contribute in our community and revenue from ads helps for giving gifts to them, and even to create future giveaway ads revenue, some portion will be included. I always try to give you the best experience possible. And for my 5 months of hard work, I hope you won't mind watching a few ads daily. I might look unprofessional, replying to every feedback personally, but I think that's exactly what makes our community unique. Anyway, if you have any bugs or glitches in the app, come to our Discord, just check this app glitches feedback section and share those bugs you are facing. Mr. Believer will definitely listen to your feedback and even fix it. So yeah, give some time. Now let's move to point number 2, 7 best players you can claim from this Week 1 of Glorious Eras event. As usual, I am going to rate those players out of 3 points, where 1 point means low recommended, 2 points mean mid recommended, and 3 points means high recommended. And I will judge the players whether you should select sticking with 3 different factors, which are stats and gameplay performance, relevant time of the player OVR, and stats-wise, shard costs. So firstly, in the player number 7, we have Mascherano. I was literally missing Mascherano, bros, because EA brought the sheet rank up point system and completely ruined the Mascherano system. Anyway, now let's know how this making performance is in the game and if he is okay to claim from this event or not. Talking about the stats, he has 3-star skill moves, Pace is mid, but he has very high defensive skill, and it looks like mid-defender stats. Talking about passing and dribbling, it's good for him. Mascherano has roulette skill moves as traits, which and in game, you can try this move, which is a big advantage, and he also has dives into tackle traits. Not only that, he can play the alternative position of center back, which is a big advantage. He is recently something around top 10 to top 13 CDM. That's great. Overall, yeah, bros, when I was using him in the game, he was performing average. We can't definitely tell Mascherano is top-notch. He is just an average player, and performance is okay, which can be relevant for next 2 to 3 months, where OVR-wise, he is okay to use in your squad for 3 or even 4 months. Talking about shard price, it's just 500 shards, and getting 114 OVR players on 500 shards only is one of the cheapest price point. So, yeah, I will recommend him 2 out of 3 for those who has less budget. But if you have better budget, wait for better CDM in this event. You can definitely claim better player. Moving to the player number 6, we have Kite. Honestly, it's hard to use a center midfielder who has 3-star skill moves, so this is a big disadvantage in the Kite card, and I was struggling to use Kite. If you are using a formation which is more defensive, then this Kite card is okay to claim. You can even see his defensive stats are great, and when I used him in defensive formation, I found that Kite was barely coming to attacking areas. He stays mostly in the mid and defensive areas. The best thing is, he has insane speed, shooting, passing, and even dribbling. All his stats are great, but the issue is this skill move. Talking about price 650 is an okay price for him. I think he will be relevant for 2 to 3 months performance-wise, where 3 to 4 months OVR-wise. Overall, not recommended for those who have a better budget or those who want a midfielder with at least 4-star skill move. If you are okay with 3-star weak foot, then he is an amazing center midfielder, so I will recommend him 2 out of 3, which means mid-recommended, and he is recently top 10 to top 13 best center midfielder in game. Now, bros, we have player number 5, and he is none other than Carragher. He is recently one of the best defenders in the game. You can consider top 10 defender. He has less stamina, but still for the defender that much should be okay in most cases. Talking about pace, compared to other meta defenders, it's really less but usable. Otherwise, his defending, interception, and marking are definitely good. He has also dives into tackle traits, and he can even play right back position, which is a big advantage, bros. I think 1,000 shards price is okay for him, according to his performance, and he will be relevant for 3 to 4 months as he is a 115 OVR player. Talking about the recommendation, I will recommend 2 out of 10 for those who want center back on mid price point. If you have more budget, I don't recommend him. And I recommend you to wait for another good speedy defender, even if you are having mid price point, as some good defender might come in this event. Now, the player number 4 is Alonso. Xabi Alonso is a decent center defensive midfielder. Even though you can just see 118 rating defending on this guy, the best advantage is his speed, and speed matters a lot in defense. He is currently a top 6 to top 7 center defensive midfielder. He has insane passing, dribbling, and traits like dives into tackles, playmaker, which makes him a great card, and his in-match positioning is mostly in the mid areas. He can also play center midfielder as his alternative position. Overall, yeah, good cards and price is a bit high in my opinion. That's the reason I will only recommend him 2 out of 3. You can still wait for another better CDM in my opinion. Moving to the number 3, we have Rice. The Rice is one of the best left-backs you can claim as a free-to-play user in the game. His speed is the key, bros. He is insane on speed. You can see 143 spring speed and 138 acceleration. He also has good passing, dribbling, defending, and even physical, and in most meta left-back. These things are lacking, but this card has overall all things very balanced, and in game, also you can see here his performance. He does good defending. Cons is not having 4-star skill moves. He also has these many traits. Next, talking about his price, it's quite cheap because, bros, left backs are mostly costly. He is currently a top 4 to top 5 left back, so if you need a good left back at a cheap price, I will recommend Rise 3 out of 3, but if you want an absolute meta who can give competition to even top 1 to top 2 LB, then wait for EA to bring such a left back. Overall, he will be relevant for something around 3 to 4 months. Talking about the player number 2, we have Steven Gerrard. There are 2 versions of Gerrard, and if we talk about this normal version of Gerrard, then he is a card who can be compared with the cute. But if you take the signature version, then he is an absolutely amazing card who can be compared with Gullit. Mostly Gullit performs like meta, but still, the signature version of Gerrard card is amazing. For this normal version, cost is okay, and I haven't tested his normal version as it's not available in Scouting Camp, but yeah. Looking at the stats, you can compare him with top 10 center midfielders of the game. I will recommend him 2 out of 3 for those who have a low budget, but for those who have a high budget, you can go with the Gerrard signature version. Finally, bros, the player number 6 we have is none other than Fernando Torres. This is a complete P2W card, and it's so sad to see EA didn't even bring him in the normal version. Anyway, Since he is in the scouting camp, I have tested him and he feels great. Not an extremely meta or deadly card in my opinion. I have to say Torres' finishing is absolutely insane and speed is great, not performing as promised in the stats honestly. I mean only speed-wise. Overall, card is definitely top one and don't worry, he will soon get outdated as other better players like Ronaldo R9 are coming, and it will just be a regret for P2W users to use this card. Overall, he is definitely a meta card. I enjoyed his Marcelli turn by tapping on sprint and skill button works. Long-range shots are good and he has power header traits due to which his heading is better compared to other strikers. I will recommend him 1 out of 3 for all users due to making it overpriced. It's better not to take him. If you want to use it, come to the scouting camp and then simply test on 0 cost. Why to waste $195 for a player who will be top 2 after some days? Anyway, believers, that's all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I will meet you bros with another one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signs off.